how the mighty have fallen. Sunrisers Hyderabad loses its fourth match on the bounce. They're still last in the table and they succumb to another home defeat at the hands of Gujarat Titans. I'm Abhishek. I have with me Sahil. And this is the Match Point Paradox, where we try to figure out what is going wrong for Sunrisers Hyderabad this season. The flavor of this match was decided, I think, by the pitch. Sunrisers is a team known for its high-octane batting, yet we saw a pitch which was conducive towards bowling. It helped the bowlers, spinners and pacers alike. Sahil, what did you make of it?
I mean, it was a very surprising decision. I don't know who decided, but this pitch was like a 160, 165 kind of a pitch, and I think the highest score at this pitch is also 165 or something like that. And so it was a very surprising thing that SRH was playing on this pitch, because they are a team which is constructed to score 220, 240. Anything less than that is very difficult, especially because of their bowling. But them playing at this pitch, and then again, and what happens, 153, 152 runs. And it was a surprising thing, but apparently Vittori, during the mid-match innings, mid-match interview, he said that it was not the team's decision, but groundsman gave whatever the pitch was available and they just had to play on that. So I don't know, this groundsman versus team debate is continuing to rise this season. And again, we just saw how SRH just couldn't score there, and Gujarat bowlers were too good, Siraj was too good on the day, and it just never really happened. And what do you think about Siraj and how did the match pan out?
Yeah, I mean, again, it was a similar tale for Sunrisers Hyderabad, where they depend significantly on their opening salvo of Abhishek Sharma and Travis Head. I think in the last 2 seasons since 2024, they've lost nearly 3/4 of the game when one of these two has not lasted beyond the power play. And today, again, there was a lot of talk that GT might try to bowl wide of the off stump to both Travis Head and Abhishek Sharma. Travis Head fell in the first over. Siraj again delivering big time for Gujarat Titans, continuing his purple patch that he has sort of hit in the last 3 games GT has played. Abhishek Sharma fought for a little while, and then again, as you mentioned, the pitch, they're not really used to it. This was used just for the 3rd time across IPL. It's been used since 2023 only, so it's a relatively fresh wicket, but it's not a very high scoring strip on the square at the Rajiv Gandhi International Stadium. And at half time, Mohammed Siraj said, I think they've gotten some 15-20 runs more than what we would have wanted them to get. It was looking also like the case when GT had added just 16 runs in their power play, and they lost in the first 4 overs of their power play, and they lost 2 wickets at that, with Cummins really bowling, hitting those hard lengths, back of a length, getting the ball to seam into the right-handers. But then again, I think it all depended on how Travis Head and Abhishek Sharma batted at the start of the innings. Their average first wicket partnership for Sunrisers Hyderabad was close to 50 runs last season. I'll call it a dive off a cliff. It stands at close to 17 runs this season. And from then on, Nitish Kumar Reddy tried to anchor the innings, but he played at less than run a ball.
Yeah, 31 of 34 balls.
Yeah, and Aniket Verma played a brief cameo like he's done in the past few games, but it was not enough to get them to a score. And then obviously Siraj, as you mentioned, career best for him. He's sort of proving a point, dropped from RCB, not taken to the Champions Trophy by the Indian team. So he's really giving those statement performances as to prove a point that he's still got it. Coming to Gujarat Titans' chase, do you think this was like the most naturally suited situation for Shubman Gill?
Definitely. I mean, this was a kind of a chase that we have seen in the past. Kohli has mastered these kind of chases, this tricky 150, 160 runs target, and now Gill, we can call him like I mean, that was his wicket, that was his chase, and Gill is very well suited. The Gujarat Titans lineup is suited for these kind of chases. I mean, the accumulation at the top of the order, but they were in a tricky situation, as you mentioned, like 2 wickets and just 16, 17 runs in the first 4 overs. But then Washington Sundar, that's the making his debut for Gujarat Titans, and it was kind of a surprising promotion for him as well, batting at number 4. But we have usually seen him batting lower down the order. But today he had a great opportunity to bat long, and he did that very well. And he basically was the architect of the chase. Gill really anchored the chase, but it was because Sundar attacked really well. Right from the start, he played those one-leg pull shots that he's been known for during the DGT and all that. So very, very good shots and good intent shown by Sundar. But that's something that he has probably added very recently, because we usually have seen Sundar not able to attack those hard length deliveries. So that was good thing that he was trying to pull and trying to make sure that he's having a good intent. So Sundar was a great addition, and then Gill again. That was his stage, as I mentioned earlier. And so at one point of time, it kind of looked like Gujarat might falter, SH might climb back into the game, but it just never happened. Gill was stuck there and just went on with the chase. So it was a good match again for Gujarat Titans, climbing out the top at the second spot.
I think that change sort of started from the last over of the power play, where Samarjit bowled that. He was bowling his first over,
20 runs,
and Sundar picked up 20 runs from that, including a ramp shot. Imagine you're facing your first few deliveries at the crease, and then you have the gall to go for a ramp shot. And I think that's what Ashish Nehra or maybe the GT management is going to do. I think they're going to back the batter in Washington Sundar. He did not bowl a single over in the innings, which was surprising in its own way, because it helped spinners a little bit. Sai Kishore, we saw how well he bowled, picked up wickets for GT through the middle overs, and in such conditions to not give an over to Washington Sundar was surprising. But then I think Ashish Nehra had a curveball up their sleeve to send him higher up the order. And he mentioned, I think he was with Sunrisers Hyderabad for the past few seasons, and he said that he sort of expected the wicket to get slightly better to bat on, and it did towards the second innings, and that is exactly how it played out. But I think Shafin Rutherford also deserves a mention. There's obviously a lot of discussion and criticism at the same time on Glenn Phillips not finding a place in the team, but GT has backed the West Indian from the very first match against Punjab Kings, and he's delivered 35 of 16 deliveries today. That was really just a cherry on top for
fours in that over of Abhishek.
Exactly,
so it's a very good intentful knock again by Rutherford. So I think Gujarat Titans batting is kind of like making things happen now. They started to make things happen now, so it's a good thing again for Gujarat Titans. Like the batting and bowling now with Siraj at the top of his game now, and Sundar also in the mix of things. I'm sure. Do
you think Sundar will become a mainstay in GT? Because somebody was reading the stat out earlier that since he last played a game in the IPL, he's played 14 times for India. So do you think he's now done enough in this one innings to sort of warrant a place till the end of the season?
I think he has done well, but I'm not with this kind of knock, there will be eyes on him that he will be doing better things, and he will be playing that number 4 or number 5 at the number 4, number 5. But yes, I think he needs to do this consistently. That's the thing, and that it's on management also to keep on promoting him, backing him to play that sort of a game, but also he needs to do that consistently as well, because whenever he has batted in the past and lower down the order, you have never seen him like playing with those intent. It's probably his limitations in that game, or probably his upskill that thing that Titans must have spotted, and but he has always been backed by the domestic players as well to bat higher up the order. I think Titans have understood that now, and probably I think he might be back for this season.
that was all from this game. Monday is a big day in the Indian Premier League. A certain Jasprit Bumrah will be making his comeback when Mumbai Indians hosts Royal Challengers Bengaluru at the Wankhede Stadium. It's two teams who have had contrasting fortunes up until now. Mumbai Indians struggling for form, and RCB has hit 5th gear from the very first game. To catch all the latest news updates from that game, please keep on checking Sportstar.